Hello my lovelies, how is everyone today? Today's makeup look is a simple eyes and bold lips. Before applying foundation, make sure you always prep your skin using primer or moisturizer in order to ensure that your foundation looks smooth and lasts all day. I'm using a kabuki brush to apply the foundation as it ensures an even finish. Next, we're going to apply eyeshadow to the eyelid using a fluffy blending brush. For this makeup look, I'm only going to use the one eyeshadow colour, and that is from the Huda Beauty Precious Stones collection palette. Next, moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder. I always like to start using a powder to fill in any gaps because I feel like it gives a really natural finish to the brows. Depending on the makeup look we're going for, if I want to give a more bold eyebrows, I tend to use brow gel or I use a brow pencil. Next, using concealer, I like to define the brows. For concealer under eyes, I always like to use a liquid concealer because I feel like it helps to blend with the foundation better. I almost draw like a triangle shape under the eyes. The most frustrating thing about using concealer under the eyes is the fact that it creases under your eyes. So always set it with powder. Here I'm using Laura Mercier powder. I use a big fluffy blending brush to make sure it sets in place and doesn't move and lasts all day long. For some reason I skipped to lips all of a sudden. For lips I'm using a Morphe pencil and I'm lining the lips. I always like to line the lips first and then use the pencil to sort of colour in the rest of the lips as a base before applying any sort of lipstick or lip gloss or whatever I'm applying. I'm using a Fenty lip paint. I can't remember the shade, but I will put it in the description box. I really love the applicator on this lip paint because it gives you such a clean finish. Even if you didn't use lip liner, you could just with this applicator apply the lipstick because it's so good. So this one is a really hot pink. It looks slightly different on the camera and how it looks real life. Next, I'm going to use the same palette, the Huda Precious Stones collection palette, and I'm going to just add a little bit of colour under the eyes. The other reason why this is a really good thing to do is because if you've got fine lines under your eyes, if you put some powder on it, it just helps. Any creasing under the eyes, it will prevent it. So I like to do this step. I also like to make the outer edge of the eye slightly darker, so I apply a little bit of the eyeshadow on the outer edge as well, just to give it a little bit of definition. I want the focus to stay on the lips for this look. Next we're going to contour. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Finish powder for this. It's a really nice finish. It's got a tiny bit of sparkle to it, so it gives a really good finish. And it's in the shade Dark Deepest. Also, if you've got a large forehead, don't forget to contour up to the forehead. It will make the illusion that you've got a smaller forehead. Now some blush. For eyeliner, I'm using Rimmel liquid liner. Everyone's got their own personal way of doing liquid liner. A lot of people start by doing the flick and then work inwards. I always like to work from the inner corner and work out. I find that that's the easiest. I have done a separate video on how to apply eyelashes, so if you want to know more details on that, please watch that video. And now I'm just going to use some setting spray just to set everything in place. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. See you till next time. Bye!